Tonight at 6, the HSE community is remembering the life of a recent grad and football star.
His name is Mason Alexander, and Mason was planning to play for the University of Pittsburgh football team. But tragically, Mason died in a crash over the weekend. Our Logan Gay joins us live with a look at how his life tonight is being honored. Logan, I understand there was a balloon release. We showed that live here in the last hour. Tell us about the moments that you have thought have been the most memorable there.
Oh, wow. There's so many to count. I mean, the amount of people that have been here, I mean, hundreds of them, countless people, kids, students, parents, fans, community members, family members. Everyone was here tonight to show love for Mason and his family. And in fact, although the visual is over, I mean, there are still people on the field. If you look behind me, you can see that although it's dwindling down, there are still people here. And I've just been seeing them hugging one another, talking, comforting, and supporting one another, because we all know that during times like this, having that kind of support is important. Now, what you're watching now is a video from the balloon release, and you can just see how many people were there. The entire field was pretty much just full of people. And I spoke briefly to the superintendent. He told me that the number even far exceeded what they had even anticipated, which just shows how many people Mason touched in his 18 years. You can also see that his family sat in the bleachers, a place I'm sure that they sat hundreds of times for his games, but now for his memorial, which is just heartbreaking. The crowd released more than 2,000 balloons, and after the release, they had a moment of silence and fireworks. The HSE athletic director says he couldn't think of a better place to have held this release. Today.
Well, it's been tough, that's for sure. Mason's a kiddo that you just love, big smile, big personality. You just look at the number of people that are out here already, and just so thankful for our community in a very difficult time. Our school and community come together to rally around his family, and I think the family needs this, but I also think our kids need this, and I know our coaches do as well.
Yeah, this community, they're rallying not only around each other, but also around his family, which have had a big impact not only on this school, but also on Mason's career. I mean, his mother is being credited with, his football success. I spoke with his grandmother earlier, and she says that it just still does not feel real and that it never probably will be. Coming up tonight at 11, now more about Mason's legacy and just what he meant to the community. Ann?
All right, Logan Gay with our live coverage tonight from HSE. Thank you so much, and our sincere condolences to his family. The last known victim of a self-proclaimed truck driver serial killer was the mother of 2 children from right here in Indianapolis.
And as our Rich Knight shows us tonight, the victim's daughter spoke at the sentencing for the man spending the rest of his life in prison for killing at least 3 women at truck stops here in Indiana and in Tennessee.
A jury convicted 73-year-old Bruce Mendenhall in January, almost 18 years after he shot and killed 31-year-old Karma Papura inside his semi-truck cab at the Flying J truck stop at the Harding Street exit of I-465. Papura's oldest daughter was 15 when her mother died.
She was a beautiful soul, a kind and compassionate artist who brought light to lives and everyone who knew her. She deserves so much more than to have her life ended at the hands of a monster.
Do you have anything that you want the court to hear from you?
I don't.
Mendenhall is already serving 2 life sentences for killing women at Tennessee truck stops. He will die in prison, but the Marion County judge added a maximum sentence to be served on top of that.
65 years in the Department of Corrections.
Mendenhall is charged with killing a woman in Birmingham, Alabama, 10 days before killing Papura here in Indy. That is expected to be his next trial. Rich Knight, 13 News.
Tonight, a 14-year-old boy is behind bars, preliminary charged with murder.
Police say the boy turned himself in earlier today in connection to a shooting that happened last month. Police have now arrested 3 people in connection to the incident that occurred in Anderson near South Madison and West 14th. It happened on February 2nd.
That's when police say the suspects shot and killed 26-year-old Dayla Swain and injured 2 others. Police have already arrested a 17-year-old and a 19-year-old in connection to that case. Want to give you a live look at downtown Indianapolis on this Monday evening. Dry right now and still some sunshine out there, but this could look very different this time tomorrow. It's because Angela says we've got some rain heading in.
Yeah, so get out and enjoy it tonight. 50 degrees, we made it to 50. It's still nice. Sun doesn't set for a little bit of time, and then grab the umbrella.
Umbrella weather for the next couple of days. You're right. Heavy rain is on the way for this time tomorrow. Sunshine made all the difference today. Where we had it, got into the 50s, officially 50 in Indianapolis. Where we've been stuck in clouds, we've been stuck in the 40s, only 40 right now in Richmond and Kokomo. Everyone will drop through the 40s over the next several hours under a mainly clear sky. Rush hour for tomorrow, a mainly cloudy sky. Chance for a stray shower. Sunrise is at 7:15. From there, temperatures do warm into the upper 50s, but I want to make sure you're aware of a weather impact that's coming our way as that threat of heavy rain from late afternoon through the evening hours on Tuesday. Heavy rain, some thunderstorms, some gusty winds. What you need to do, prepare for those wet roads, some street flooding, and some slower travel. Heaviest rainfalls tomorrow night, but this system will still have an impact on Wednesday, and the rain changes over to a few flakes of snow. Lots to cover in the 7-day.
All right, Angela, we'll check back. In the meantime, we're looking ahead, and in fact, in just about an hour from now, the City County Council will be meeting, and in that meeting, they are slated to vote on 2 very important proposals.
Our Marion County reporter Lauren Costick joins us live downtown. Lauren, fill us in.
That's right, Ann and Scott. We have 2 big proposals that are up for a final vote tonight during the City County Council meeting. The first one has received a lot of pushback. We're talking about the approval of the new director of the Indianapolis Animal Care Services. Now, just a couple weeks ago, we heard from several people talking to counselors. We're including animal advocates, shelter volunteers, and former employees asking the committee not to approve Kelly Diamond as the new director, citing issues with volunteer hours being cut, stray animals being turned away, among a variety of other issues.
We need someone willing to communicate, collaborate, and not shut people out. I urge this committee, do not make this appointment. Do not cement these harmful policies into the future of IACS. Find someone who will make IACS a place of hope, not a place of suffering.
And the other big proposal on the table tonight is the approval of the budget for the new Downtown Economic Enhancement District. The money would give Downtown Indy Inc. a long-term solution to keep the Mile Square safe and clean as federal dollars run out. And right now, that budget is set at around $4.5 million. Again, both of these proposals are up for a final vote tonight. That meeting will be starting at 7 here at the City County building. And Ann and Scott, I will be inside and bring you what councilors decide coming up at 11.
All right, we'll see you then. Lauren Costick downtown. Thanks so much.